What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the Gloss Garage, where we make detailing simple. My name is Sak, and today I have something special for you guys. We'll be doing a ceramic coating on a 2023 Atlas R-Line, and also it's a one-step polish, but we're going to try to get the best possible result with a one-step, right? That's the whole purpose of a one-step. Give it that nice finish. Is it going to remove 100% of the scratches? Absolutely not. But he is getting our most popular package, which is a silver package, where we just apply the base coat of the raw ceramic coating, which is rated for 5 years. But in New York, it'll probably last 3 years, depending on how it's maintained, or 3 to 5 years, depending on how it is maintained. Now, the most important thing when you guys apply ceramic coating is the prep work. So I will show you guys our process on what we do to make sure we prep the vehicle fully, so that way it gets the proper bondage, right? If you want the ultimate and most possible durability of any type of protection that you're applying, you want to prep the paint as perfectly as possible, so that way the ceramic coating or any type of protection can actually adhere to the paint. So hopefully you guys like this video, and all the links to the products that I use will be in the link to the description down below to our website, so that way you guys can see all the products that we like to use on a day-to-day basis. So I will see you guys soon with the walk around of the vehicle. So let's get started. All right, everyone, so here is the Volkswagen 2023 Atlas. We got the R version in here. So this is the car we're gonna ceramic coat with our 5-year raw ceramic coatings. And it's not bad. It's actually really brand new. There's nothing wrong that I can see here besides the paint when I measure it a bit, but all vehicles nowadays are coming in with, you know, pretty much zero paint, just lower on the base coat and more on the clear coat kind of thing. But I'm still going to be careful. He is getting our most popular that we really use is our silver package that we get, which is a light polish and then the raw ceramic coating on the paint. We are going to coat the plastic. Since it's just a little bit of plastic, we'll coat the plastic as well, and then we'll most likely do the windshield as well, and that's about it. So yeah, for the glass and the plastic, it'll probably last only like about three years tops, but then on the paint it will last 5 years or up to 5 years, depending on how it is maintained. And yeah, so it's super glossy. I can't wait till afterwards, once we polish it, bring out a bit more shine on the vehicle, and then actually put the ceramic coating. And again, it's the less aggressive approach that we're gonna go for the best result, right? And I'm gonna bring it under here, under the lights, so that way we can actually see it on a white vehicle, on how the light marring and stuff, that's from the dealership. It's just normal, right? And see how soft or hard the paint is, and then from there we could just ceramic coat and polish. But yeah, so it's actually a really nice vehicle. And yeah, so I'll see you guys in a bit. Alright, everyone, so here we are. We're starting off with the wheels, and like I always said in all my previous videos, I like to put rinseless washes on my wheel bucket, that way for extra lubrication, extra, not really cleaning power, but more lubrication, and bringing all that dirt and sand and grime that we grab from the rims to the bottom of the bucket. I do have about 3 gallons in there, so I did use 3 capfuls, and I just left it at that. So here, as I'm cleaning the tires, like I said, I do have the rinseless wash in that bucket for extra lubrication, emulsification of the dirt and all that stuff, to minimize any scratching or marring on the wheels. I do have Adams wheels and tire cleaner, which is my favorite tire cleaner and wheel cleaner, and it's safe on all rim types except like aluminum or powder coated type of wheels. Alright, so what I really wanted to touch up on is about our silver package. A lot of our customers always get the silver package, which is our popular package, because you receive a one-step with a professional grade ceramic coating, which is raw ceramic coatings. And with this package, you get your vehicle back the same day. This is why I love raw ceramic coatings, especially. It only has a 2-hour cure time. It can get wet after 2 hours. after applying the coating, the customer gets their car back. Compared to our prosumer and other professional grades that I'm not going to talk bad about, there's still great coatings. It's just that we have to hold the vehicle for a extensive amount of time for it to cure, which is between 6 to 12 hours. Some are 24 hours. And it's just something that customers don't want to wait that long, or want to say, hey, I have to leave my vehicle for 24 hours or 2 days or 3 days, because we need to prep the car, polish the car, and then apply the ceramic coating. So I was transparent with my customer and I said, hey, if you want your vehicle back, you have to bring it in at least 9 a.m. and you can pick it up the same day. He came today and picked it up at 8 p.m. today. And this is when we're doing the pre-rinse, and the pre-rinse is to help break down all that dirt, grime, or any potential protection that it had. And to be honest, it didn't have any to begin with. And this is just the perfect canvas for us detailers. We don't have to strip away any waxes, sealants, or any type of protection. And you're gonna see just with the APC rinse, which is my power clean diluted 3-to-1, on how much it actually cleans and removes 90% of that dirt and grime off the paint. And this is just with the garden hose, the pressure of the garden hose, and I always do an APC rinse to get the majority of the dirt, gunk, and grime off the paint before the contact wash, to minimize any potential marring or scratching that can happen during the wash stage. And as I'm doing the wash stage, I'm using Glass Parency S1 soap. And this is my favorite heavy duty soap. You use about 2 to 4 ounces. I have about 4 gallons of water. I'm just chugging it in there. You can buy this literally on their website, and it's cheap and it's a really good soap. Just don't let it dry on the paint. Here is the contact wash. We do the contact wash fairly quick. And again, the APC rinse took care of 90% of all that dirt, grime, and we pre-rinse and all this stuff. We do a 2-bucket wash method on, as you guys saw when I was putting on the soap. And that's about it. My wife's taking care of the left half, I'm taking care of the right half, and this way we're always doing things quickly and efficiently. And after we do our contact wash, we pre-rinse everything off, and we go ahead and do the iron decontamination stuff. It looked like I teleported, but that's just because I did not move the camera whatsoever. I felt like if I edit this, it looked pretty funny. And we're gonna move inside and take a look at the paint. It has little tar and little iron deposits. It's kind of hard to see here. I didn't really capture it. It was cloudy, but you'll see little specks here and there starts forming, and you just let it dwell. And I'm using the Ultra Clay Towel from the Rag Company and Optimum Ferrous as my iron remover. And you're not using any pressure whatsoever. Just let the towel do the work. You don't want to induce any marring or anything like that, right? Just let it do the work, let it dwell, and once you don't feel anything, just let it go, move on to the next area, and that's it. You don't want to overclay just because you may have a potential of marring the paint and stuff like that, especially when the lubrication runs down. Once the clay is done, that's it. And as you can see here, I am claying a bit on that area thinking it's bird poop, but then I found out it's actually some type of adhesive on that part of the paint. And now I'm moving on to the drying. Now once I'm done with the drying process, you will see. So here I'm leaning in. I don't know what this is. Looks like glue, so I'm gonna use like some tar and adhesive remover on this right in there. You can tell it's been there for a while because the glue is already dirty and stuff, but everything is pretty much dry. You know, first I thought that was bird poop until like I got on the chair and everything and I inspected it. I'll be using, like I said, tar remover on that. It has some minor swirls, nothing crazy. I'm drying the roof, and yeah, so once we dry the vehicle, then we do the polishing step. All right, everyone, so here is the prep work afterwards. We washed, clay, decontaminated, all this stuff. Look how shiny it looks just after the clay bar process, but we are gonna polish it. I am waiting for ceramic gloss from DIY Details to come in. It will be coming in today. I will be putting that on the rims. The tires, as always, I will be using Car Pro Pearl diluted 2:1, so I will be doing that in a bit. But let's just do the walk around on the whole prep work. There are some little orange spots here and there still, but I will be doing that with an aggressive clay bar because they were not coming out with the regular clay towel and the iron remover. So yep, so let me just go ahead and put the tire dressing, and then later I will take a video of me putting on ceramic gloss on the rim. What we're gonna go with is a combo. So first we tried the DA Fine, but it was too soft or wasn't as aggressive. The paint, it is like medium hard paint. So we went on to do 2 drops of this and 3 drops of this, because this still gives a nice finish at the end. So balance it out perfectly on this hard paint, and that's what we're going to use on the entire thing. So yeah. So we found out that this combination was actually just the best combination, right? This paint was hard enough to take on that last cut, diminishing abrasive. On top of that, with the Rupes, right? This combination helped give you the best one-step complete finish. Did it remove 100% of scratches? Absolutely not. But again, this gave the best possible result without leaving that hazy, opaque type of finish on the car, and this was just absolutely amazing. And here is a after on one of the windshield or side mirrors that my wife did. We did go over this with Rupes Uno right afterwards, because again, this is the piano black. We all know how soft they are, especially when on the A pillars and B pillars. It's the same type of material on here, and we just gave that just a better finish, right? And this was just a complete night and day difference. And then here is me polishing the roof. This was like pretty much the only clip I took of the roof. It's very hard for me to take a video on the roof and do all this stuff. Like, the angle isn't really there. And I did receive the DIY ceramic gloss. It came in just in time. So what I'm doing is I will be using that on the rims. And when I used this on the rims, it was just amazing. It went on smooth. It actually smells a little bit like Jolly Rancher, to be honest with you guys. It literally smells like that. It smells amazing. And the slickness was off the charts. I'm sorry, but I think Glass Parency Boost is off my list. If it lasts a long time, the way some of the reviews that I've seen it before, if it lasts for that long, it'll be 100% on my shelf, especially if they sell that by the gallon. And for the plastic trim, some of the trim was slightly fading, but you could use Rupes Uno Pure for the trim, right? And with Uno Pure, what it does, it just cleans up and removes that slight oxidation, just because the paint was sitting, or the car was sitting in a parking lot, from what the owner told me, at the dealership before it was handed to him. So it did get a little bit beat up. And overall, this is the after result. Just look at the piano black, just amazing. When my wife used the Uno Pure on it, and it just gave it that amazing finish. This is the whole vehicle once it's polished and everything completely. We're about to do the IPA wipe down on this vehicle, and it's about to receive Aurora ceramic coating. And we like to start coating the roof before we coat anything else, just because of the simple fact that we don't want to keep rubbing against anything, especially once it's coated, right? We really want it to cure at its full maximum potential, and that's about it. I know here in this video I'm moving my hands, but that's just because when I was recording, for some reason the sound was distorted, but it is what it is. So yeah, so I'll show you guys the time on my phone. I did show the time on my phone. It was about 4 o'clock. Then we did the IPA prep, which took about 30 minutes. And then after that, we coated the vehicle. We finished coating this vehicle by 6:30, the latest. And the cure time for this ceramic coating is only 2 hours. The initial cure time is only 2 hours. So that means I could give the customer back its vehicle within 2 hours. If it's raining, that's up to them if they want to take it back, but it can get wet after 2 hours. And this is why I love raw ceramic coatings. And to be honest, the customer can take the vehicle back if it's raining, but like I said earlier, it's up to them. It's their choice. I don't like to do that. I want them to enjoy the vehicle when it's shiny and perfect for until the next time it rains. As usual, before you apply any sort of protection, especially if you want the maximum durability of any type of protection, you do an IPA wipe down on the whole vehicle. And I did use Mohs 37 SiO2 prep spray, which I love. It gives that nice lubrication. And then after that, I actually let the vehicle sit for like an extra 15 minutes because I want all those solvents and everything to fully evaporate. And I found that that's just the best method for me. Whatever works for you or whatever IPA works for you, use that. But I just love the Mohs 37 IPA, and it just works beautiful. And I have zero issues with any other ceramic coating company or whatever coating I'm putting in. Zero issues with durability, right? Their prep spray is just gentle, very lubricious, and that way it reduces any marring that can happen. And here I am applying the raw ceramic coating. This coating is fairly simple. Just get it on the paint, right? And it is a bit weird, right? So you put it on, it starts flashing in this rainbow effect, and then after the flashing starts to dissipate, it turns clear, and then you kind of wait till, not until it fully dissolves, but until the rainbowing is pretty much done, and then you go ahead and grab your buff towel and your wipe towel. Technically, we're just leveling off the coating. That's about it. Make sure it's leveled off, and that way it is cured. And in here, I did use ceramic gloss on all the windows besides the windshield. You guys saw me coat the windshield, and then I also put ceramic gloss on the door jambs, right? It says it's rated for up to 6 months. Let's see how long it actually lasts. But to be honest, putting a ceramic coating on any door jamb is a bit overkill, especially putting something that's 5-year when a sealant literally lasts its lifetime every single time. And every time you wash your vehicle and you wash it, you add a little bit more of that sealant to clean it and all this stuff. So it's overkill on adding it. I don't see any purpose of adding a ceramic coating onto the door jambs. And here you guys go, everyone. The time you guys all been waiting for. Here are the after results. Look how shiny and glossy the paint looks, and after 14 days of its complete curing time, it will give that more candy look type of appearance. This is why I love raw ceramic coatings, and it just gives that deep professional wet look. And yes, it gives that high hydro repellency, everything that you guys love about a ceramic coating. Now the vehicle is protected for years to come, and it's rated for 5 years. Just the base coat alone. If I was to put the hardener, it adds a little more gloss, a little more slickness, and then on top of that, it's protected for 7+ years, and it comes with a warranty. But to be honest, this is sufficient enough for the customer. And I am pointing out this spot because I did roll back some of the footage. I thought at first I did cause this, but in reality I didn't. I did speak with the customer the minute he showed up and said, hey, look, I thought this is what was caused, and he pointed it out himself. So again, if it was my responsibility and I did it, I would have took full responsibility of that. But I do want to take you guys on this full walk around on how amazing this vehicle looks with a professional grade ceramic coating, and I can't wait till afterwards when the full 14 days is cured. I did show him a bit of the water beading just on the hood of the vehicle. And like I said, this vehicle can get wet after 2 hours, so I have no problem with it. He is taking it home. He's taking it to his indoor garage that he says that he has, and from there he will let it cure for a while, right? And here you guys go, the full video in its entirety. I hope you guys enjoy this type of content and found this definitely informative. So as a quick recap before the outro, we did ceramic coat the windshield, the trim, and the paint and put ceramic gloss on all the windows. And for the maintenance wash, I will be posting a video after it's 14 days, so be prepared to watch that video. What's going on, everyone? So yes, we finally finished the Volkswagen. We did it all in one day. It was quick. I did look back in that footage just before when we did the walk around before. If you slow down the video, you do see that spot. So that's something that, you know, I really, again, as a detailer, I should have picked up on it the minute I saw it. But to be honest, it was a million things on my mind. And like I said, if it was me, I would have took full responsibility. And yes, but other than that, what do you guys think about this video? How do you guys like our process, how it came out? And also, look at the results. I guess the results speaks for themselves, right? He did pick our most popular package, which is our silver package, and he did add on the windshield coating as well, which we added the roll coating on top of that. And I do offer a 2-year durability on the windshield. Again, it's New York, and a 1-year warranty on it, so he could come back within that year and get a booster on it right before the year is done. You could do it the day of. I don't really care. It's just that I'm transparent with my customers, so if he comes the day it's about to be voided, I will still take care of it no matter what. But yes, hopefully you guys like this video. If you guys found this informative, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. And also, all the links to the products will be in the description below to my website, so you guys can see what products we like to use. I know I haven't been uploading daily or updating it. I'm sorry, daily, but it will be coming in. I promise you guys. So just keep a lookout for that. And I will see you guys on the next one. Peace.